If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Guys, today, at first, when I first looked at the card, I'm like, really? Really, EA? This is what you're going to release? Because I'm looking at the base card stats, and I'm like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, 5-star, 5-star. And it's so funny, because in my head, I was thinking, I'm like, bro, they had to have given him 5-star something for them to make this SBC. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if he was 4-star, 4-star, I'm like, brother, cooked. You know what I'm saying? But 5-star, 5-star, it does add to it. And he's a French player, Premier League links, has roles in both the cam and the striker position. So, a couple of interesting variables to work with there. I have to see a new tactic to try out with this card for sure. But the card, he's a little strangely formatted. I'm not going to say that he's not. Because you're going to get, like, they got to nerf something, you know? They got to, in one area, right? Because it's like, you give him a hunter, right? You give him the hunter, and it's like, okay, I give him the hunter, I give him the +8 for finishing, pace boost. My finishing is not in the 90s, but I do have a 5-star weak foot. And then there's the other variable where it's like, oh, maybe I just give him a finisher, right? Because a finisher might still keep him at a lengthy, and because pace is not hugely relevant in this game, it might make sense to just kind of go down that route, right? Very strange card to release, but regardless, oh, finisher makes him a controlled, so GG's to that idea. No, that's a finisher is the only one that gives him that +12, unless we're talking about that. I mean, you could technically do that, but it doesn't make sense to the defending. Debatable, right? I mean, with the way that it generally looks, I mean, you gotta give him a hunter. Because here's the thing, guys, right? I actually might try him out, because you know what I'm really thinking, to be honest with you? I'm really thinking of playing him in a 4-3-2-1, because I think it's the cam position in those positions nowadays, and then using him as a shadow striker. Could be good. Never know. Incisive pass, ping, flare, trickster, and the relentless to work with. Okay. Yeah, it's a weird one. I'm not gonna say it's not a weird one, because it is. But very curious to see how he performs in game. We'll see how he plays, man. Hopefully he's a beast. What's his name? There's a G in it or something. Georgino, that's his name. Okay. Wanted to touch it into a strike afterwards, but did not work out. Oh, I wonder, like, I don't know if it's like playstyle, because I tried to go for a finesse there. On a hunter, it is lower finishing, so, you know. Nicely done. All positioned for that. Try the jump there too, why not? Why not? It's important to have the playstyles. I just try to see like what the animation is, but Oh, dude, do I have to give him a finisher? I mean, that's a crazy deflection. But like, wow. Might have to give him a finisher, bro. Okay, that one he's gonna score. Gotta green it though for sure. That one he hits like top rights too on that green. That's kind of crazy. White times too much power. You gotta hit a green. You gotta put that much power for the Venom to really come off with a strike, but never know. Maybe with higher finishing, you could score that too, right? It depends. Hello? Oh, brother, you gotta go around the player there. There it is. See, that's, I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing. I give him a finisher. He's no longer a lengthy. Make that sort of run, especially on the Shadow Striker. I mean, I guess it's just like the way the finishing is, though. Like, you gotta green everything anyway, so it's like, I don't know. It's a weird one for sure. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I guess it depends on how you want to use him, right? Because it's like, I give him a finisher. Again, finishing boosts. Maybe if I use him in the cam position, but I don't know. The attack? It'll depend, I guess, you know? Oh, I should have figured he's going to move him. Throws me off, you know? That's why I time it incorrectly, too. I'm like, oh, wait a second. I gotta switch. There he goes. Here he goes. Weep. No. Too much there. Too much. Didn't use manual goalkeeping there. It's that stuff too, right? Getting the L1 speed boost into the area on a lengthy with the pace boost. You know, it's a couple of variables, man. Funny though, because that one he just shoots with his left. He's like, no, 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 I got this. Don't worry. He can head those down. I should have lobbed it. Yeah, I knew you were going to move that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Nope. No jam, no jam. Sometimes a jam, you get the jam. Sometimes you don't get the jam. We're good. I was gonna go down, and I'm like, wait. Let me just change that a little bit. Oh, and I try to control him early. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, he still gets to it. Oh. It do be like that. It do be like that. I wanted to see if I could win the aerial engagement there. No chance, though. No chance. War team! War team! You know what's funny? It's always the guys that use like all the mechanics in the game that always want to send you messages. Every time, man. It says to be a friend request. Like, my dude, it's not that serious. I don't know, man. I feel like the attacking, I still think they could do a better job with it. I have to force so many moments with them. Like, they just, I feel, I don't know if you guys feel the same way as me, man, but they just stand still sometimes, bro. Like, even after this patch, like, I need movie mentals, bro. Like, you guys just stand there. Shadow Striker, this guy's like, yeah, I'm only going to choose when I want to be a Shadow Striker, you know? Do it all the time, bro. I want to see boom, 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 like the old games. Oh, yeah, I got to do an extra touch there. Finesse or something. Oh, jam. Oh, he's skilling. That one, I don't know why I did that skill move. That was stupid. Oh, I was about to say finally, but no chance. Oh, I shouldn't have aggressively pushed that once I did the skill move. That was stupid. Attacking runs. He does, but like, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's not as often as it should be. Like, you know, like there's so many moments where I feel like he's standing still. I'm like, dude. Like, brother, like right there, I'm just like that middle attacking. Look at this guy. Like, I'm just thinking like, okay, he's gonna push here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna push into that like side space. This guy's like, there it is, bro. Give me runs. I want runs all the time, my boy. I want runs all the time. Ipa, like. I had to time it a little bit later there, and it would have been perfect. Do we get this? No, no chance, no chance. But the through ball was nice. Through ball was nice. We'll take it. We'll take a couple of skill moves. Very good, very good. By the way, guys, it's just like sometimes just a matter of the actual custom tactic. Like that, there was a formation I tried out the other day that had the Shadow Striker in the cam. I think it was a 4-4-1-1 before the patch. And that one was like nice, but I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like sometimes they can make more movements, you know? Sometimes. Like, look, he's going backwards. Like, I don't want you to go backwards, my boy, but you know what? It does open up the space low key. And then he makes a run afterwards. Yeah, I guess, you know, I guess. What do you do here, though? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Shadow Striker, hello? Okay, we'll go all the way to the bottom here. Let's see. Okay, yep. I'm gonna do this. Any day now. Go downwards. Up. Bang. How about there? I don't get it. Do you guys get it? Because I don't get it, bro. At any point would be great there, you know? I don't know, dude. Maybe it's just me, bro. Or maybe it's just this 4-3-2-1 that sucks, dude. Maybe it just sucks, man. But like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, it might just suck. I might have to try a different one. I gotta find like a new 4-4-1-1 for you guys or something. There you go. That's a run out I expect you to make. There it is, bro. Got to green everything, pa. He made the run there, boys. Finally. I don't know. I just feel like in the regular build-up, it could, you know. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. There it is. Yes, man. Chip shot, maybe. It's not gonna go in, but that's what I want to see, you know? Like, I make small movements, you make the movement. You know what I'm saying, boys? Like, that's what I want to see, bro. But I don't want to player log everything. And then, whoop. Hold up. Hold up. No, go back. There it is. Dude, that's a crossbar and post right there, huh? Crossbar and post right there. There you go. I want that, you know? Like in those moments, I expect that run to be made constantly, especially if you have the plus already, like on the roll, you know? Like, boom, right there. Look at the. There, that's it. Chalk cancel. Oh, too sloppy. Oh yeah. From a bad angle. Oh, yeah. That's why we say from a bad angle, because you're not really supposed to shoot from there. Hey man, I gave it a try, bro. I gave it a try. Right there, you see it, yeah? There it is. I could do a finesse. At least you triggered it. At least you triggered it, man. I don't want to do no player lock, man. I need you to see the space. First time. Yeah, because he pulled his goalkeeper. It's man. I feel like EA has to like adjust some of them when they're like in the middle. I'm like, oh, put their run in there, bro. You know. By the way, this is not a of signification to the actual card. This is just EA's attacking AI, just in my opinion, needing to be better. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much clear and obvious space. You're looking at it and you're like, just do it. Like it's right there, you know. Anyways, guys, gameplay mechanics aside, because I mean, listen, we gave him a hunter, and he has 40 attacking positioning, right? So again, you can't really blame the cards, because I'm telling you guys, like the movements in this game, they're very like linear to the roles that you give. It's not like back in the day when I reviewed like a Kareem Benzema's attacking and the striker position is like I haven't tried him this year, so maybe it could still be the case, but so far from the cards I've tried, it's always usually, you know. Okay, so let's talk about this actual card, right? So there's a couple of ways different ways of looking at him, okay? First of all, if you use him on the hunter chemistry style, you could still work with his dribbling, yes, but he obviously has like a physical feel to it from time to time because he's 6 foot tall and he has like an 80 for composure in certain scenarios, right? But you could also see that when you give him the hunter chemistry style, the lengthy is pushing that pace out of the card so that if he does make those specific runs, he's not going to be super slow to get into those areas. Then there's also the other trade-off where it's like, okay, you know, I don't really want to work with pace that much, not super important for me. I think if you were to do that, it's because you have the intention of using him as a cam that might not necessarily be on the Playmaker Plus, but on the Shadow Striker Plus, because the Shadow Striker will force attacking AI out of the card as much as possible, because you know how this game is, right? But as much as possible to then get into those areas to score some opportunities, because he has the 5-star weak foot to work with the 90 finishing. But there's trade-offs, guys, because you guys know how the finishing is in this game. Like, I still feel the need to green time everything as much as possible, right? To showcase like white time shots on these cards, like it's not super relevant because like, dude, I'll use cards that have super high finishing and still feel a need to do it, right? So there's those two different ways of looking at it. You're not wrong to do either or, right? Because obviously you can give him the pace, make him a lengthier, you give him the finishing boost, and give him the finishing boost and the dribbling, and then make him a finisher, right? And again, you could totally do that on a Playmaker Plus as well. There's no problem with doing that because Playmaker Plus is a card that's not going to be as aggressive, but he's going to help out in the build-up play. And with Playmaker Plus, you can work with better dribbling for the passing. So it just depends on how you end up using him in game. I think the biggest variable with these types of cards, right, is EA making them 5-star, 5-star, right? 5-star, 5-star, they've been doing it to cards that are not agile but more physical. So they did the same thing to Kvaratskhelia in the left-sided area. Kvaratskhelia is more of a physical player, but he has the 5-star, 5-star, which can compensate in a lot of areas, right? Using skill moves, using the weak foot, it's still going to be a pretty effective way of scoring some of your opportunities. So the card's still pretty decent. 179k. I'm not completely against it, to be honest with you. I still think the card performs pretty decently in game. And, you know, that's the thing, right? Because he's a 5-star, 5-star player, that's what's being added to the card. But they know what they're doing when they're formatting it a certain way, right? So, again, if you use him on that lengthy, you give him that hunter chemistry style, just be very mindful of the finishing being lower. If you're not green timing your strikes, there could be an inconsistency in certain situations. And then, obviously, if you want to use him in the cam position, and you don't want to work with pace being overloaded with the Shadow Striker in the cam position, like let's say, for instance, you're playing like a 4-4-1-1 and you have Shadow Striker there and you want him to get in behind, sure, you give him a Hunter, but Shadow Striker could also work on a finisher if you're more congested in your build-up, getting inside the 18-yard box and then working with quicker touches to then, you know, score your opportunities with higher finishing. So it just depends on what you want to work with, right? But yeah, if you choose to unlock the card, he's still going to be pretty decent to work with. There is also the other variable of using him as a striker on the false 9 on a finisher. Again, the pace is not going to be like super important in that area. It's more so just setting up the play for other people and yourself when you do get into those scenarios too, right? So that's pretty much how you're supposed to use him in the game if you choose to do the SBC. So yeah, so this is how they do SBCs this year. Like a lot of these cards, guys, like none of them are going to be bad, you know? Like Sterling, he might be up there in price, right? The card might be up there in price, but if you choose to do it, it's still going to be good in game, right? So it's just one of those things, right? Like they always format them in certain ways. You know, with this card, it's a lower finishing, and you got to give him a dribbling boost, but then you have to give him the finisher. You don't have the pace. Like they do that. They do that on purpose, you know. But does the card still perform well in game? Yeah, I think he's still going to be solid to work with. A 5-star, 5-star is a big deal to work with. Very similar situation to Kvaratskhelia. The only things you have to be mindful of is, again, if you give him a hunter, you're going to have to work with a dribbling left stick being a little bit more sloppy. Not as sloppy because this game's dribbling is a certain way anyways. And then obviously, if you give him the finisher, you can improve the dribbling and the shooting. But then if you're using stuff like Shadow Striker, you won't have the pace, right? So there's always the trade-offs in different areas. But still a solid card to use in the game, 100%. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.